Hey, what's up? Welcome to live.besttechy.net, the place where we talk tech, answer your tech questions, and everything technology related. Um, a new website recently opened. It's called systemlookup.com. Now, this website is taking the place. I don't know if you ever heard of a website called Castle Cops, but they host a list of files from legit files to malware files, to files that viruses infect, you know, all different kinds of different files that can be on your system. And what System Lookup does, it's basically a new list, and it categorizes them into different sets of files. So, for example, if you go to systemlookup.com, you can look up the CLSID list, which is basically a catalog of different Windows and Internet Explorer components, such as browser helper objects, to toolbars, to search hooks, to explorer bars, and basically what it does is you search it, and it searches like I think it searches over 50,000 so far different items in their current list. So that's a lot. You search, and they're always adding more, always, all the time. They keep adding more. I know the guys who update this list all the time, and they're constantly adding new files. So basically, you search your file, or the name of the file, or the whatever it is, or the file name, or the CLSID or whatever, and you search it, and it'll come up with a different key. And the key is either an X for malware, spyware, viruses, Trojan, unwanted items, or those that has an X. That means it's a bad file, or it has an L if it's a legit file, an O if it's open to debate, and a question mark if it's currently in an unknown status. So if they're not quite sure what it is yet, they'll have a question mark. If people are saying, it's malware, and no, it's not, then they'll have an O. If it's safe for your computer, they'll have an L. And if it's not safe, they'll have an X. So that's how you know. But this list is great. It goes on, and you can go on to see what the different things are. They have a startup list. They have, if you ever posted a hijack this log, you know that there's different numbers in the log that represent different types of files, different kinds. So they have a No 9 list, which is for Internet Explorer buttons buttons that get added to your Internet Explorer if you use Internet Explorer. They also have an O10, which is different layered service providers. A common one that used to be a real problem was new.net. Used to hook in and it would show up there, and so that's that. Like, for example, that was considered spyware. List goes on and on. They have different auto run entries, when logon notifiers, NT services that get added. All these different things that spyware could infect. All these different files. For example, if I were to search, let's see, I don't know. What should we search, guys? Should we search? They have services, like I said. They even have one for shared task scheduler, which is basically a scheduled item that runs so often. So maybe something was scheduled to run maliciously on your machine. This will tell you if that's one of the things. But anyway, here's one. Trojan zlob is a pretty common infection nowadays. For example, this is one of the most popular searches. It's xjjehehe.dll. Now, that seems like a pretty weird file name. I don't know anything that would name itself that. But obviously, this infection installs this file on a lot of people's machines. And it looks pretty strange, so and chances are it's a pretty malicious file. And if you search it, we'll search it right now, as it shows up as one of the bad files, but we're just going to search it anyway. And we'll see what comes up. Hit search. And basically, here it is. Yep. Bad. There you go. So, I mean, it provides a description and all this different information that could be really helpful to someone looking to clean up their computer. So I'm going to search, let's see, let's search another one. Testing.dll. That looks like an interesting one. So we're going to search that. Enter the file name. And yeah, there you go. Now that is it's pretty good. And they're always adding more, like I said. Always adding more. And it's becoming pretty inclusive. Like I said, Castle Cops was the home for this type of thing in the past, But ever since they've been having a lot of issues with DDoSs and things like that, the list is no longer being updated on Castlecop. So make sure you switch over to systemlookup.com and you can search whatever you like, Explorer.exe, whatever. You search it here and it'll tell you if it's good or bad. It's a nifty tool, pretty handy. So keep an eye on that. They're always adding more files, currently searching over 54,000 items. And this has been live.bestticket, and I really hope this helps. I know infections are a really common problem nowadays, so I really hope this helps. Remember, we're streaming live, not 24/7, but we're streaming live quite often. And you can come by the chat room, say hi to me. I'm usually hanging out in chat, live.bestticket.net. And until next time, we'll see you. And remember, take care of your computers.